Okay. All right. Let's get warmed up, starting with those jumping jacks. High knees in 3, 2, 1, right here. And do mind yourself if you need to take the jump out of it and just make it a step. You could still bring your arms up overhead. Good, straight leg kicks in 3, 2, 1, right here. Kick it out. We're gonna hug our knee into our chest for a little balance and stretch in 3, 2, 1, right here. Hug it in, roll that ankle out. Go ahead and switch sides. And release, inchworms right here, nice and tall, hinge, walk it out. Find that plank, take that push up if you feel ready for that. Oh, so it's like bonus push-ups. I didn't even count these. Woo, woo. 2 more right here. Last one. And release. All right, starting out, we're gonna do our step forward lunge and then split squat, step forward, push-ups. Our first set of push-ups will just be 15 regular chest press, okay? All right, 30 seconds. And right here, just your step forward lunge, alternate sides, plant that heel. Your heel is your break. Longer legs, you might be reaching a little farther ahead. Shorter legs like me, you're not gonna be going that far. Split squat jumps are coming up in 3, 2, 1. Right here, split squat jumps. Modification, just step it back, nice and quick. Back to that step forward lunge in 3, 2, 1. Right here. Our push-ups will be right in the middle, and then we'll come back and do this sequence. 3, 2, 1. Come on down to your mat. 15 chest push-ups, okay? And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Good, come on up to standing. Back to those step forward lunges. Go. $15 down, 85 to go. Ten seconds here. Come back to those split squat jumps. 3, 2, 1, right here. Stay with me, 10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Back to that step forward lunge. After this, you get a little break before round 2. Three, 2, and 1. Get your water. Coming up, we've got we're gonna take our goddess squat with front and side raises, and our cardio is gonna be football, okay? We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, right here. Front, side. Kegels squeezed, tailbone tucked, nice and low. Now, if this particular style of squat is bothersome to you in any way, I want you to adjust it. I mean, causing pain, like you're doing damage, not like you're working hard. 3, 2, 1, weights down, football right here. Quick feet. Go left. Go right. Right. Left. Right. Good. Stay with me. Take it wide. Bring it back in. Left. Right. And goddess. Have a seat. And here it is. Lift. Lift. You can modify those lifts. You can take the weight out if you need to. We've got push-ups coming up next. We're gonna do release. I can't remember what I wrote down. 12 tricep push-ups. So hands nice and closed. When you come down, those elbows, raise that rib cage, okay? All right. Come on down. Wrists right under those shoulders. And down for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, And 12. Good, come on up to standing. Back to goddess. And right here, lift. Lift. Roll those shoulder blades down your back. So when you're lifting forward, front, careful you're not dragging that shoulder out. Keep them down. Good, 10 seconds here, stay with me. 2, 1, and football, right here. Start out narrow, bring it out wide. Good, bring it back in. Go right, go right. Go left, right, left. Good, hold it here. Take it wide, narrow, wide. Stay here. 3, 2, 1. Back to your goddess. Have a seat, lift. 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 Watch you're not pulling those shoulders forward when you lift front. Keep them driving down your back. Release. Here's your water break. So this next one, you're gonna want maybe a heavier weight or 2 weights. We're gonna do our good mornings and our kettlebell swings. Going in 3, 2, 1, and here it is. So weight can be across your shoulder, or you can be hanging it down in front of you. This should not be on your neck. So your hands are here to prevent it from rolling up on your neck. Kegels are squeezed, knees are soft. Kettlebell swings coming up in 5, 2, 1, and wide stance. Swing it between your legs. Push those hips forward. Push. You're pushing your heels into the ground. You're squeezing your butt, pushing your hips forward. Careful you're not doing this in your back. Okay, nice and long and strong in your back. 10 seconds here and back to those good mornings. 3, 2, 1. Right here. So it can be across your shoulders or right in front of you like this. Squeeze that butt. Everything's engaged here and you're squeezing that butt to get up. Hinge at your hips. You're not bending at your waist. 8 inchworm push-ups. And 3, 2, and 1. Come on down to the mat. Start in your up position. Down halfway. Push it back. Forward. Up. That's 1. Down. Back. Forward. Up. Down. Back. Forward. 3. Down. Back. Forward. 4. Down. Back. Forward. 5. Down. Back. Forward. 3. Down. Back. Forward. What did I say? And we have 2 more. Down. Back. Forward. 7. 1 more. Down. Back. Forward. 8. I think I started counting the wrong direction, didn't I? Sorry. All right. Good mornings. And go. Hinge. Squeeze that butt. Hinge. Squeeze that butt. Keep your head stacked on your spine. Your head's not moving around. It just stays where it is. Good. Kettlebell swings in 3, 2, 1, and go. Widen that stance. Push those heels through as you push those hips forward. Good. Stay with me. 10 seconds here. And one more time to the good mornings. 3, 2, 1. Side where you want that weight. Bring those feet in and hinge. Squeeze your butt. Squeeze your kegels. It feels different if you're moving the weight around from shoulders to hanging. 3, 2, and 1. Good job. We have 35 push-ups down. How many is left to go? 65, I think. All right. Next one, we're gonna do lunge with curls. So you're gonna come down. You're gonna start down here and up and curl, okay? Hang on, sorry. All right, start with your right and go. Good. We're gonna go into our squat pivot lunge with a punch. You can use weight or no weight. 3, 2, 1. Right here, nice and low. Pivot, pivot, pivot. Good, keep it low so that when you pivot, you're in a lunge. You can go faster to make this more challenging, but not at the expense of your form. 5, to our lunge on our left, and release. Right here, down, oopsies, and up. Good. 15 shoulder push-ups are coming up next. So you're gonna be in down dog. 3, 2, and 1. Release those weights. Let's find our down dog position. Here, and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Keep pulling those hips up with those abdominal muscles. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Nice job. Come back up for those lunges. You're on your right side. And go. You can have us at 50 already. You're halfway there with those push-ups. 10 seconds here. We have our squat pivot lunge. And release. Right here. Nice and low. Good engagement through that core. We'll help with that steady. Whew. 8 seconds here. Back to our left lunge. Release. Here we go. And up with the curl. Three, 2, and 1. Release. Water break. Coming up, we're going to come to our back and do supine skull crushers with our legs and tabletop. And we'll come up to our boat with twist. And we have 10 right offset push-ups. And by that I mean you're going to have your right hand close and your left arm up. So when you go down, looks like this, right? So you'll be working your right tricep, and your left, it'll be more in your shoulder and your chest. So your left's more supportive, your right's doing more work, if that makes any sense. All right, on your back. Ready for those supine skull crushers. Your legs and tabletop. In 3, 2, 1. Right here. Legs can stay where they are, or they can extend. Hold that belly button in. Don't let that low back pop up. Boat with twist is next. Sit it on up. Weight or no weight. Twist it out. So aiming for those calves parallel to the ground. Modification, feet are down. Six seconds here. Back to that supine skull crusher. And on your back. Pull that belly button in. Legs can stay put or they can extend. Watch your leg extension isn't arching your back. Release. All right, come on up. We've got our right offset push-ups. So right hand nearby and left one out in front of you. You can be on your knees. This is going to be a tough one. We're going down for 10 of them. And shoulders roll down your back. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. Back to your back. Ready for that supine skull crusher. And go. Sit it on up. Boat with twist. Nice and tall through your chest. Careful you're not collapsing. Ten seconds here. And back to that supine skull crusher. Pull that belly button in. Release. Get your water. All right, we've got narrow squat with overhead press. Our wood chop will be our cardio, and then we're gonna do our left offset push-up. So left arm close, right arm out. All right, come on up. You ready for your narrow squat with overhead press? 3, 2, 1. Down, press. Good. We're going to do our right wood chop first. So arms will come up to the right and chop to the left. 2, 1. Here it is, a little wider stance. And chop. Not too wide, I want a little wide. Feet and legs are parallel and stay facing front. Up to the right, chop to the left. Or just keep track of which side you're doing. Because second time through, you're going to do your other side. 3 seconds and we're back to that narrow squat with overhead press. Right here. Bring those feet in a little closer. Press. Watch those wrists. Keep them nice and neutral. Good. And onto the ground, ready for that push-up. All right. So left arm is close this time, right arm's out, and down for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good job. Back up. Ready for that overhead press, squat, or squat with overhead press, and go. Wood chop's coming up. We're gonna chop from the left down to the right, right here. There's knees, hips, toes facing forward. Only a little bit of twist through the shoulders and rib cage. 10 seconds. You're maintaining a little mini squat here. Good engagement in your core. And release. Here we go. Narrow squat, overhead press. Good, stay with me here. Push right through to the end. And release. Grab your water. All right, we're gonna crunch opposite leg, shoulder taps, crunch. And we have 10 hand release push-ups. on down to your back. 5 seconds here. And crunch. Reach for the opposite leg. A full sit up rather than a crunch. Good. And shoulder taps. Flip it over. There you go. Tap it out. Your toes or your knees. You need to be on your forearms. Come down. Do a punch. Okay? Keep those hips facing the ground. Careful that I'm not wiggling around. Flip it over. Back to that crunch. Good. Here's our 10 hand release push-ups. So you're gonna start up here. You can bring your feet wide, that can help. Come on down, hand release, push up. There's 1. Down, release, 2, down, release, 3, down, release, 4, down, release, 5, down, release, 6, release, 7, down, release, 8, 2 more, release, 9, release, 10. Nice job. Flip it over, back to our crunch. Shoulder taps are next. Good, flip it over. Shoulder taps. Stay with me, 8 seconds. And then we've got that crunch. One more time. 3, 2, 1. Flip it over. And crunch up. And release. Ah, yeah. Get some water. Guys, we've done 80 push-ups so far. We only got 20 to go. We're gonna do time check. Oh my gosh, we don't have time for extra. Okay, coming up, we've got bridge. We're gonna walk our feet out and walk them back. We're gonna flip over for plank rows. And then bridge. And then we're gonna do side-to-side push-ups. Ooh, let me show those real quick. I haven't done these with a class in a while. So kind of pick one side, like wherever you have room to move, because we're gonna move side to side. So you're gonna do this. You're gonna go down, step, cross, over, 2. Step, cross, over, 3. Okay, that's what's gonna look like. All right, obviously, that's not in the cards for you. Just do the push-up that makes the most sense for you. wall, bench, knees, whatever. All right, starting with that bridge. On your back and up. There it is, up you go. Weights or no weights, you can have your hands by your side. Really working through those glutes and your abs to keep those hips up even though you're walking your feet out. Stay with me. Plank rows. All right, they're there. Oh, plank rows. Row, row. Just like with those shoulder taps. Work to keep those hips facing the ground. Work from your knees. You can do this without weight. Three, 2, 1. Back to your bridge. My neighbor gave me a bunch of organic mulch and it smells like cinnamon. It's really delicious smelling. I want pie. And flip it over. We got our push-ups. All right, hang on, I'm gonna stop that timer real quick. Okay, so start on one side, wherever you have room, and come on down for 1, step, cross, over, down, 2, step, cross, over, down, 3, step, cross, over, down, 4, step, cross, over, down, 5, step, cross, over, down, 6, step, cross, over, down, 7, step, cross, over, down, 8, step, cross, over, down, 9, step, cross, over, down, 10. Woo! All right, back to that bridge. And on your back, and go. Hang on. Pause it on accident. Okay, here we go. Good, stay with me. Plank rows are next. Squeeze that butt. Flip it over. Two, 1, flip it over. One more time with your bridge. And release. Good, here's your water break. All right. All right, coming up we have our earthquake, strong makers, earthquake, spider push-ups. So just to review really quick, your earthquake, you're just gonna sit here, hinge back. You can bring arms overhead or back here or cross your chest. You're gonna find that spot where you hold it and it starts to shake, okay? Your strong makers. Your strong makers are overhead press, down, hop it back, row, row, push up. What? Sneaking in extra push-ups. Okay, strong makers. It's only 30 seconds, so you really probably get 3 of those in. And then earthquake, and then Spider-Man push-ups. So those are where we bring our leg into the elbow, right? So you come down, leg in, up. Other side, up. Yes, you can do these from your knees, okay? All right, let's start with that earthquake. Have a seat. 5 seconds. Weary. And lean it back. Find that spot, find that sticky spot. Nice and tall for your chest. Shoulders down. Bring your arms to your chest, or behind your head, or up overhead. Find a spot that feels especially magical for you. Now we got 10 seconds. And release. Come on up. Strong makers. Here we go. Press. Back. Row. Row. Push up. Up. Press. Row. Row. Push up. Up. Press. Back to those earthquakes. See, only 3. Stay with me. It's gonna come, I know it. Okay, this is your last 10 push-ups, okay? Spider-Man push-ups. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can feel it in your low back. Go to your knees. 8, and 10. Good job. All right, back to that earthquake. And go. Find that spot for your hands. Ten seconds here. Release. Strong makers. Here we go. Push. Row. Row. Push up. Hop. Press. Row. Row. Push up. Hop. Press. Row. Row. Push up. Hop. Good. Earthquakes. Last time. Five. Stay with me. Okay. Here's your water break. All right. It's 8:48. I think we might have time for 2 more rounds. So let's do some dead bug And then we'll flip over for some plank and dead bug and plank, okay? All right, can you use your weights? 2, 1, shoot. Hang on, sorry. All right, dead bug, here we go. Pull those abdominal muscles in. Don't let that low back arch. Flip it over. Let's take some forearm plank. Forearm plank right here. Tuck that tailbone. Dip those knees. Two, 1, and back to your dead bug. Flip it over, back to your forearm plank. Right here, let's do our saw. Forward, back. Tailbone tucked under, kegels, abdominal muscles working. And dead bug, here we go. Pull those abdominal muscles in. Flip it over. Last time with the forearm plank. Time I want you to pick up your right leg, hold it, and left leg. And right. Move it out to the side, a little extra. Left, go out to the side. And last time, dead bug. I got confused. And release. Get a little water. One more round of exercises. We're gonna do some side plank. Side plank, bear, side plank, okay? Yeah, perfect. All right. Side plank in 8. We're just gonna hold it. So I want you to find your most challenging side plank position. 2, 1, up. So maybe it's right here, maybe you're looking at your hand. Maybe it's this, okay? Maybe it's this, all right? So find your most challenging static side plank. You can be, oops, up on your hand also, which is, I find that more challenging, but I also want you to be mindful of your wrists because you've done a lot of push-ups today. And bear, right here, find your bear position, and we're gonna extend one leg, bring it in, other leg, Watch you're not moving through those hips. They keep pointing to the ground. And you're on your other side. The side plank. Again, static. Find your most challenging static hold. Release, bear. You can hover that foot or tap it. Back to your first side in 2, 1, release. I'm gonna let you choose. You can choose your most challenging static again. If you wanna make it dynamic, make it dynamic. Dynamic means movement. Good. Last time with bear. Squeezing those kegels, abs engaged, shoulder blades driving down and together, down your back. Stay with me. 2, 1, side plank on your second side. Do whatever you did on your, so if you did static, do static again. If you did dynamic, do dynamic. And release. Nice job. Let's stretch. All right, let's stretch those shoulders out. We've kind of had a rough go of it this morning. Sit it back, nice and long. Reach those fingertips long. Try to push those armpits towards the ground. If this bothers your shoulders, bring them down to your side. You can stay here, or if you want a more intense shoulder stretch, come up to extended puppy pose. So hips are over knees. Come on down. Keep those abdominal muscles engaged so you're not arching through your back. Keep it engaged here. And whether you're in child's pose or extended puppy, right here, I want you to thread your left arm through and rest your head down. And if you want, you can extend that arm up. Breathe through this. If you want, you can wrap your arm. That feels good on your shoulder. Release that top arm, bring it down. Back into child's pose or extended puppy. And thread that right arm through. Lift down. Right up. Release that. Through. And then I want you to walk yourself up to tabletop, wherever you are. We're going to step our feet back into plank and then into down dog. So I want you to turn your armpits so that they're facing your ears. Spreading that rib cage together, abdominal muscles engaged. You can pedal your feet. And we're gonna step our right leg through into a lunge. Drop that back knee. Lift your chest up. Forward. Back to neutral. Engage through your abdominal muscles, spread that rib cage here. Forward. Here, check our back toe. We're gonna hop that back leg forward a little bit and find this triangle stretch. Legs are extended, hips facing forward. So you might notice that naturally your left hip wants to pull back, and I want you to push it forward. Okay, you can use your weights. And if it feels good to do so, pick up those right toes. Hold it here. Breathe. Release. And hands down, step it back into child's pose. Down dog. What am I saying? Down dog. And left foot comes forward. Right knee down. And back to neutral. Engage your abdominal muscles, thread those ribs together. And come forward again, maintaining that engagement in your core. Let's bring our hands down, tuck that back toe, hop that back foot forward a bit. Again, bring that right hip forward, extend through those legs. Use your weights if you need some extra support here. And then pick up those front toes if that feels good to you. Breathe. What was that? Go ahead and release, pivot. Hang down in the straddle stretch. And to your right. And to your left. Into the center. Heel toe your feet together. Soften to your knees. Interlace your hands behind your head and roll it up nice and easy. Big inhale. And exhale. And one more time. And exhale. Nice work. You guys did 100 push-ups, so now you can brag about it. Nice work. I will see you guys on Thursday, and we'll do more push-ups.
Great. Thanks, Molly.
You're welcome. Bye. Have a good one.
Thanks, Molly.
You're welcome.
For your Tuesday.
Welcome back, Kelly.
Thank you. It was a long trip.
It was a long trip. Were you gone all 3 weeks?
We just got back late last night.
Okay. Nice.
It was awesome.
I look forward to hearing about it.
Yeah.
See you later.
See ya.